Hey, Practice, how you doing? I'm good. Hey, Dave. Yeah? What's OCD? OCD, that's obsessive compulsive disorder. Oh, could you tell me about that? Sure. Well, O is for obsessive. Another way to think of that is you practice something over and over again. Practice? Yeah. Do you know what practice awareness is? No. What's that? Well, it's being aware that you practiced everything you're doing. Everything you see and think, you're practicing. So if you think about something over and over again, then you could become obsessed with it. Oh, interesting. Yeah. And if you think about it so much, it feels like the right choice and it feels like you have to do it. You feel compelled to do it. Oh, so that's the C, compelled. Obsessive means you think about it over and over again. C is for compelled, and that means you feel like you have to do it. What's the D? Well, the D is disorder. That means you can't stop yourself from doing that thing. You have no control. Oh, so that's why D is a disorder, because you don't have control. Well, how do you get control? Couldn't you help me, Dave? Well, let's think about it a different way, and that might help us. Okay. Now, you could say OCD is just like practicing something so much, you memorize that thing, and then it feels like the right choice. But now that we have practice awareness, we don't have to do that thing, and now we have control of it just by knowing that because we practiced it isn't a good reason to do it. So you're saying if I feel like I have to do something, it's because I memorized the patterns of something so well, it feels like the right choice? That's right. I call that the feels right phenomenon. The feels right phenomenon. Interesting. Yeah. And now you don't have to do that thing anymore because you know about the feels right phenomenon. It's only because you practiced it. So that's not a good reason to do something just because you practiced it. But what if I didn't practice it? Well, maybe you practice something unintentionally. Unintentionally? Yeah, unintentional practice. Oh, unintentional practice. What's that? Well, it's when you practice something but you didn't mean to. You were paying close attention to something. You were watching and thinking about something. Oh, so then I memorized the patterns of practice. That's right. You memorize something and you can do it without thinking. I call that pattern pride. Pattern pride? What's that? Well, it's when you want to show off to yourself and others. You can do that thing automatically. Oh, it's so easy after I practice something. That's right, it's so easy. You have pattern pride. So now I don't have to do that thing anymore, I guess, because just because I practiced it isn't a very good reason. Now you have practice awareness. Very good, you've been learning. Well, thanks, Dave. I'm going to think about that next time I feel compelled to do the things I've been obsessing about, and I won't have a disorder anymore because I'll be in control. Very good, Practice. Very good. And remember to practice the cactus.